Today through Thursday morning is going to be the coldest part of this week, and it looks like it's going to be really tough, especially late tonight, not only for the metro area, but especially just off to our north, Lapeer, St. Clair, and Sanilac County. You've got a cold weather advisory. It starts at 9 o'clock this evening, and it goes through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. It is about the cold, but it's really about the wind chills that could be really, really tough. The winds gusting to 24 miles an hour now in Port Sanilac, 23 Lapeer, 22 in Port Huron, 25 in Detroit, and a little over 30 in Ann Arbor. It will calm down a bit as we get through the evening hours, even more so overnight, but with clearing skies and lighter winds, that means it just gets colder, so a little breeze can make a big difference in the wind chill. Right now, we're around 0 or a little bit below in most cases. It is 6 above in St. Clair County, Port Huron, and 16, though, feels like 0 in Detroit. 12 feels like 5 below in Howell. 13 feels like 3 below in Pontiac. Even to the south, 16 in Monroe feels like 1 below. It gets worse from here as we go along. So the wind chills into tomorrow morning, 8 below in Detroit, 15 below in Howell, Port Huron, 21 below in Port Sanilac. That's tomorrow morning. Now, it doesn't really jump up much. Wednesday morning, about 10 below in Detroit, 9 below in Pontiac, 7 below in Adrian, 11 below in Port Huron, and then a little tiny bit better by Thursday morning, closer to 0, a couple degrees either side. But again, it's not a real big warm up, but it's slightly better by the time we get through the middle part of the week. There have been some flakes of snow flying around today too, certainly more on the west side of the state than around here. We could get a few flurries or a couple of snow showers yet this evening, and then that will start to fall apart overnight. So cold and windy, that is the story, not only this evening, but for the next few days. 11 degrees, about 8 o'clock temperature this evening in Detroit. Colder than that north and west. West and northwest winds 15 to 25 through the evening. That makes it feel nasty. Overnight tonight, 3 for a temperature. Again, wind chills 10 to 20 below, especially the bigger numbers up around and north of I-69, but cold for everybody. At least the wind tapers off a little bit. That does help. Tomorrow, 16. Pretty decent amount of sunshine, especially in the morning. Then some extra clouds late in the day. Not as windy. That helps a little bit during the daytime, but we don't get above freezing for a high temperature or any temperature until Sunday. So it's tough, especially if you've got power issues with the local weather and the local flooding. We'll be back with more coming up in just a bit.